I'm ready.
Hi there. I'm John Otto of Three Rivers Realty, and I'm here to show you my prize listing right here in Geneva-on-the-Lake, Ohio. As you well know, it's on the market for $550,000. What we have here is 8 cottages nestled in between condominiums on the same street. Right down the street, only a block away, just one small block, is a marina, State of Ohio marina, for boating, all kind of good things that you might think would be an enjoyable vacation. The name is the Otto Court, Otto's Bed and Breakfast. My brother and sister-in-law bought this place in the late 70s. It's a fine, fine place to take your family. So come with me and take a tour of the Otto Court, and I'll show you some more.
Get them kids in. And swing over here.
You still hitting it?
Mm-hmm.
So on our left, we have 8 cottages. Suitable for family living, for a weekend, or all year round if you so desire, for both 1 and 2 bedroom units. We can show you good rental structures for this investment, as I mentioned earlier, that goes back. Shut it. Hey-o! Good morning, fuckstick. Hey! Grab a hold of yourself. We're doing it. We're doing a little promo here.
A homo.
Who you trying to jacking off with a Cincinnati red hat on. My whole fucking team. Yes, I'll have a cold one. No. Hello. All right. No, I'm sorry. Hey, you guys smile as he takes a picture of it. You guys smile. Throw your dick out the window. Do something creative. Would you please? Thank you. There's my nephew and my godson and his friend, just simply coming in for a nice weekend vacation. He came all the way from Orlando, Florida, I might add, because he just can't get enough of this Northeast Ohio good living. So let's go further into the property, and as you can see, we have a gravel driveway with cars parked on both sides. Here's a big, big boat that somebody saw fit to bring on over from Pennsylvania.
Howdy.
How you doing? As I mentioned earlier, cottages on your left, they have the old car names. Right here is the Maxwell and the Stutz, the Rio, and there's a couple others at the end. Now these cottages are all year-round living, designed with your casual tourist in the wintertime to somebody that really wants to come up on the weekend or during the week and have an enjoyable time here at the Otto Court. As you can see, my dog Hero is underneath the porch step. Occasionally, guests like myself, and realtors in particular, do bring their animals in an effort to take the family to the Otto Court.
Hero.
Hero is carrying on like a wild Indian. Over here to the southeast corner of the building, you'll find there's a outside exterior stairway to facilitate fire safety code with the owner's living quarters with charcoal grill. We have a nice flagpole that's been here for at least 15 years, which shows how much pride of ownership we have here, with Old Glory always present. Now let me just show you the entrance right here. Still the brass plate, the Otto Bed and Breakfast, for your entertainment and enjoyment. And every house truly does need a job. Over here we have the rec room, which is an entertainment center for juveniles and adults as well, where people can relax and have picnics, play arcade games, and basically enjoy themselves. Out here on Lake Erie, no more than a few hundred feet away, we have jet skiers and motorboats galore. Walleye fishing is plentiful this time of the year, and as a result, there's something for everybody here at Geneva-on-the-Lake, Ohio, and the Otto Court in particular. Behind me stands some concrete structures that were put in approximately 10 years ago to prevent soil erosion. Nevertheless, with harsh winters, we are at this time endeavoring to provide another structure, a retaining wall, that will facilitate sand retention. Sand retention to restore the beach to where it was numerous years ago. To my left, we find 3 decks that are approximately 4 to 5 years old. With pressure-treated wood, they've been able to withstand winter time as well as summer use, and provide a place for people to get suntan, sunburns, and keep a watch on their children as they bathe over the cliff and down into the beach area. As you can notice to my left over here, we have some concrete members that will be soon in place to facilitate a retaining wall that will better provide soil erosion and keep the water from taking the sandy beach out into Lake Erie. For the money, I honestly feel it's a sound investment at $550,000. There's nowhere in this area that a bed and breakfast, hotel, cottage complex, there's nowhere you can get this kind of money value in this northeast Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia, New York State area. We've got everything. I don't think it's the greatest in the wintertime, but by golly, from May to October, there's money to be made with a sound investment of $550,000. I'm asking you to call me, John Otto, at area code 219-426-1175 if you want a brochure or learn more about this investment opportunity. Your future, your families, however, syndicated or private, it makes no difference. We just want you to be aware that in this state of Ohio, there is an investment opportunity that offers a lot for the money. Now, we can show you another view of the rear of the court and the lake and get you some idea as to the fact that this property is increasing in value. Joyce Otto has had this property along with my brother for 16 years. And prior to that, the original owners lived in Pittsburgh, and the property has been updated, modernized, solid plumbing, heating for all year-round use. And very important is the investment to the left. Over here we have condominiums that start out at $80,000, $90,000, $100,000 for 1 and 2 bedroom units, owned by people in Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Erie, Buffalo, all throughout the Midwest and East, for vacation and leisure living. Of course, it is possible to live all year round. These condominiums are only 6 to 7 years old, and it's known as Sturgeon Point. This property is adjacent to our property. It increases the value by the fact that numerous dollars were spent to make this area that was once a rundown old hotel complex into a more modern living area for the 80s and 90s and beyond into the 21st century. How can somebody lose when there's been investment surrounding this property to increase and enhance the value of the Otto Court? Now, I can't show you right now the State of Ohio Marina that was put in approximately 10 years ago for boating, private, public, dock areas, whatever. But I do want to tell you that with this kind of investment, here comes a boat right now in for a...
We can get a shot of the marina.
Get this boat, whatever you do, because they don't come in here.
Oh, that's Keelings.
Who is it?
Keelings, I know him.
Here comes a boat in. Here comes a boat in launching
That's Gary.
and docking.
There's the marina out there, the lighthouse. I got a shot of the lighthouse.
This is, in reality, Florida living. Close to Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Youngstown, Erie, surrounding areas. It's an opportunity for you to have a piece of an old, traditional environment with an investment in mind. Real estate has to get more expensive as years go on. It won't be getting any less expensive. Across this lake is Canada, approximately 45 to 50 miles to the north. I do not know when the day will come when one can simply take
That's
a ferry.
Canada over there?
Yes, it is Canada, right across that hazy horizon. Believe it or not, that lake is the shallowest of all the Great Lakes, but it can be the most treacherous because of that factor. Nevertheless, leisure boating, as we look right out here, with both fishing and surfing, everything but skydiving. I haven't seen any skydiving right here. Consider this property as being a commercial sound investment. You owe it to yourself, your partners, your associates, to give this a sound consideration. If you look down here to the west, you can see where the land juts out. And you imagine the feeling that the Indians, many years ago,
How
as
did they
came
feel?
across, they were with the Fagawi tribe and did not know what a compass was all about, but they knew that this was leisure living and survival, especially in the summertime. So I'm saying to you, if it was good enough for the Indians, it's got to be good for U.S. citizens. Peace. Hey, wait a minute, you want to catch this right here? Going. Here we have the grassy knoll. You thought it was in Dallas, Texas, right? Wrong, it's right here. This is not Dealey Plaza. This is the Otto Court. Two-story structure, approximately 70 years of age, well maintained with good siding, good upkeep. Value for the dollar. If you are interested, private showings can be arranged. Just like those boaters. They thought it was private enough to leave. Anyhow, this is where you should be spending your summers.
Tell us about OJ.
Well, there's only one OJ. He drank a little bit too much orange juice last month. As a result, he got a little crazy. Why don't you get crazy and purchase?
Blacks and blondes.
Well,
You think they mix?
let me ask you something. What do you have if you turn 3 blondes, 3 blondes upside down. You simply have 3 brunettes with bad breath. Think about it. Check this view of the cottage area. Family living within an hour or 2 hours of your residence. You want to drive down, Marina? The lobby, which is the first floor level, of course. And you can see the family atmosphere, where we have chairs, couches, dining room table where breakfast.
How about the kitchen?
The kitchen is bitchin'.
See, I think that was
And you can see the owner in her bathrobe. That goes to show you how informal life is at the Otto Court. Now, if you want to get real private, the rooms are to the 2nd floor and down the corridor to the 1st floor. A sound investment. In fact, my nephew has spent many years of his younger youth helping his mother
At the base of the guest house.
right here. And he also has invested a lot of hours himself meeting nice ladies in and around the strip.
Come here, Joey. Let me introduce you to
Yes. A guest?
Here's Joey.
Did you actually bring a guest up here?
This is Joey, my latest love. I'm Joey.
Gays are welcome at the Otto Court too.
Anybody that's not a Pittsburgh Pirate fan is not my friend. But nevertheless, they are welcome at the Otto Court.
Move it right down.
Anybody that supports Marge Schott can't be all good.
I gotta get down the stairs.
If you'll follow me, I'll be glad to show you the kitchen area where all the meals are cooked at the bread and breakfast.
Her mother didn't have much, and her mother never put it in.
We have an automatic extinguishing system here to facilitate a fire prevention attitude. We have the old style range for cooking, gas-fired, stainless steel, Board of Health code requirements for washing dishes, a dishwasher. All of these fixtures remain with the real estate when it will be eventually sold. The owner's quarters are over here and provide 2 bedrooms and a bathroom for private living. To my left over here is a stainless steel cooler, freezer, with a laundry area for doing the laundry, the lens,
Is that what you use the laundry area for, is doing the laundry?
especially if you want them well starched. They're always the amenities for some tenants or for the owner's convenience. And of course, we have the refrigerator and the silver throughout.
I got some.
Let's view
We never even filmed my family. I feel
Let's
so bad.
view
Candle.
another area of the living room, combination dining room. Let's call it a great room here in the hotel lobby, whereby
Why are we filming?
Carol, Mike did this all.
Oh, yeah? Mike was up, Mike and Carol?
as you can see, the stairwell leads to the 2nd floor, where we have approximately 7 rooms out of the total of 14 guest rooms. All the mementos show a down-to-home, earthy feeling at the Otto Court, where you don't have the Holiday Inn, the Sheraton, or any of these phony baloney big prices and big atmosphere that you don't really need on a vacation, because it's leisure relaxation that the investor is looking to sell to his clientele. I think you, once again, need to consider the Otto Court as a sound investment for the years, the 90s and beyond. Because truly, every hotel does need a jump. Let me make a reservation for you at the Otto Court in the very near future. Because your
I'm probably
dog
good.
goes a long way when you come to the Otto Court to play. Have a nice day. This
That's
ain't the
not,
month of May.
yeah, John, that's not suitable for trying to sell something.
Everything
You know,
is
that jive. It really isn't. Honestly. Well, let's,
Don't be erasing that shit out. You might
well, I
erase a
should,
little bit.
erase it all.
No.
It just
You
doesn't.
gotta have narration so people know what the hell they're looking at. You know what I mean? If you're not looking, you're cooking. So if you want to get it on, then call old Jack. 219-426-1175. Thank you.
Dave has a neat commercial. I wish he's on radio, and he's got such a cute commercial. But I was looking.
I think it has the earmark of a good promotional, don't you, John?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? John?
Yeah, with a little work. Hero. Hey, you. Over here. Come here. Hey, you. Hey, hey. Hey, you. Hey,
You
you.
like a semi-cold beer, bit, John?
Oh, sure. Was it not? Is it piss warm or what?
Even dogs are welcome at the Otto Court. We don't have women that are dogs, and we don't have anything but dogs that are dogs. So join me with a beer with my dog. Because we do not even flog a dog.
You don't even flog a dog?
No flogging and no dogging. We just have the doggies. Don't have the groggies. Here at the Otto Court, we laugh, smoke, joke, skip rope, but do not take dope. We do not bullshit and we do not play. But we always have a mighty fine day. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. Where I pull it? Not leaving. Not leaving, hero. Nasty ass old dog. Here at the Otto Court, we are known for our drinking and our stinking. If you want to be in the pinking, then get on some green and make the scene.
Drive home in your Lincoln.
And Lincoln. Lincoln, that's the same as Lincoln, only you say it different. OJ was big in driving Lincoln. Have a chance to sell this tomorrow, John. Got two guys that want to buy it. I haven't seen anybody. Let me get the dog. Stand over there and let me get the dog. And I'll let you pan in on the dog. Come here. Slow down, you shithead. As I mentioned to you earlier, dogs are welcome. This business has not gone to the dogs. My dog's here, and he likes to drink beer. Because he has no fear. The Otto Court. My dog is trying to bury his bone. Why don't you bury yourself in this fine investment opportunity right here on the south shore of Lake Erie, just a short 50-mile, 1-hour drive east of Cleveland, Ohio. You can see my dog is restless. He's been at the Otto Court too long. He's nervous from the service. However, he knows a good deal. We do not have air-conditioned dog houses, but we do have love and joy and a peaceful time away from the humdrum of the city, where you can be a cool kitty on the city, on the weekend, or the whole summer. All it takes is time and effort and your money for a sound investment. A sound investment. Besides, you have time to drink the beer of your choice and looking at the women of your choice. They might be single, but they like to mingle. So come to the Otto Court. Get yourself a taste of Buckeye hospitality right here. After all, this is America, land of the push, where one in the hand is worth two in the bush. But if in the bush a fair maiden should stand, then a push in the bush is worth two in the hand. Our country is built on sound value, and that's what we have, market value, here at the Otto Court. As you can see, we do not have that many empty parking places. This is just a typical Sunday afternoon on a late July where the market is strong, and so is my dog's breath. But come see us.
Should have been market is strong and so's my dog schlong.
I know you plan on dubbing a lot of this out, but do not dub the best parts. The best parts include my dog's farts. Fortunately, you cannot appreciate three-dimensional video photography. You only get a small picture. As you can see, my dog is presently looking for a place to take a piss. Nevertheless, a piss in time will save you now. Hero is my hero, and I want to be yours. So please come and feast on hospitality at the bed and breakfast, at the opportunity of a lifetime. And I don't mean Florida or California. I mean right here in Buckeye Heaven. The center of it all, the heart of it all. Geneva-on-the-Lake, OH10. That's the same as Ohio. Or if you prefer Japanese, Ohio, which means good morning mama in Japanese. If you want more details on this sound investment, feel free to call area code 219-426-1175. This business has not gone to the dogs, and neither have I. But we do need you to have an open mind and an open eye to this sound opportunity.
And what does every house need?
As I mentioned many times in this video presentation, every house truly, without a doubt, unmistakably, every house truly does need a John. So if you want to get it on, then call for John. 219-426-1175. Your man for the 90s and beyond. Thank you for taking the time to view my little rhyme.
And God bless.
God bless, as I told you before. If you can't be good at it. Thank you. And come see us. If y'all can't come, then call. We'll be ready to see you and show you.
Come one, come all.
Come one, come all, but come. I almost called your buddy Dave, the dog sitter. Okay,
Yeah.
let me have one more shot.
All right.
I might add one final little note. At the end of September of any given year is what's known as the Grape Festival. I liken it to the Grape Raid. But nevertheless, this fine investment is full of people interested in banquets, weekends, and just plain good time vacationing. But
Is that all
Purple
they're
Heaven-
interested in?
Purple Heaven takes place.
Purple Heaven.
Purple Heaven, the Grape Festival, where everybody gets
Purple helmets?
naked and jumps in a pile and jumps and stomps on grapes. That opportunity only exists once a year. If you have no fear, then drink some beer. You can see me in this fine, fine opportunity. Hey, shithead. Don't be doing that shit. No bone. You're right. Sometimes it does look like the business is going to the dogs. But it is the dog days of summer, 1994. So if you want to score, then come on down to White Track Town. You'll get value for the money and bring your hunter. Y'all do good work now. Is this how Linda Lovelace got her start?
She had different things she was doing with the dog, I guess. That was late in her career, though.
Hey, quit goofing.
Better tie him up.
Come here. You're getting too goddamn goofy. Come on, shithead. Come here, buddy. You're Otto Court.
Wait, say that again?
People have actually been known to have boners with their bones at the Otto Court. What I'm referring to is this.
Hero got a bone?
Many people and many babies have had the opportunity to come to fruition at the Otto Court. On a recent survey that I personally made on behalf of the owner, it was determined in the last 16 years that it has been owned by C. Joyce Otto that 1,145 babies were conceived in these hallowed rooms. And I'm referring to the 7 up and the 7 down. Don't have any lower levels. Everything is going up. But what goes up must come down. So I just want to say this about that. Let's move ahead in the bed and breakfast toward 1999. You'll feel fine. Because this is America. This is the year, the 25th anniversary of Jack and Bob and Ted and the aerospace program, whereby man walked on the moon.
What are you doing, broadcast?
My man, yeah. How you doing? Come here, man. Todd, how you been?
Gee, how are you doing?
Not bad, Todd.
Huh?
This is my son, John.
Hey,
John
howdy.
III. So I ask you, my fellow Americans, if this isn't a sound investment, right here in the heart of it all, Geneva-on-the-Lake, Ohio, prove to me that you can find more value for the dollar, and I'll buy it myself, in the mafia, because the Godfather is always looking upon all of us. But right here at the Otto Court is a little touch of heaven. And by the way, it's not too far away from Youngstown, just down the road about 100 miles, where Luca Brasi and Don Corleone all got their start at one time or another. before they moved on to the big time of Chicago,
Las Vegas.
Honolulu. And I say to you, think about it. And grab a hold of yourself and get those dollars out of your back pocket and make a sound investment in a part of Ohio, which is a part of your future. Thank you. But I think if you can try to sell this place. Don't catch me now. Welcome to the Otto Court, where you get a good deal and a good deal more. Thank you.
I did. Oh,
Hey, John, where would I get the ESPN phone number and address?
I don't know. I think after every one of their news broadcasts, they give you the address.
Do they?
Yep. For transcript, scripts, etc.
Yeah.
Just remember the date.
Yeah.
Well, he said he didn't want to play racquetball and go out, but
So which would you rather do?
one or the other. I guess if you can get a hold of Rachel and set it up, then he'll
Just
want to do
remember,
that.
good
Joe's
fishermen
afraid to meet her
take
sweating.
care of their rods.
To me, you know,
Don't
it
you
would be
ever
like,
forget it.
play racquetball, meet her, then we'd all meet
And
her.
if you can't be
We
good,
don't want to meet her.
be good at it.
Do you have this apartment all squared away
Thank
and
you.
unpacked and everything yet?
No?
No, because we're coming
What do you mean you're coming?
a couple weeks
And if you
from
can't
now.
come,
You are?
call.
Yeah, aren't we, John?
Sure.
We're going to Columbus.
We're gonna go to Jacobs Field too.
For what?
So, what?
Watch the Indians
Who's it
hit
yet?
their balls
No,
all
there's
over
another
the
reason.
field.
Is there another
It's a
reason?
new ballpark, so if you like to ball,
John,
come to the
we'll go
Jacobs
on our way to
ballpark.
Newcastle then?
Just 50 miles
weeks.
west of the Otto Court,
Yeah.
where you get a good deal and a good deal more.
No, that's
Thank you,
everybody
thank
can
you.
come over.
Well,
What I really want is a clean sofa sleeper that you can put some. One,
Now, you
our,
saw me with
actually,
my dog
it's one concert I
playing
will
with
go
his
to.
phone.
I'm not a big concert person.
But if you have a cat and you like
Because
a
he had
little
free press
pussy,
passes, so I
then
went.
by all means,
Otherwise, I would
bring
pay
that
money.
animal
She's
to
like
the
$30,
Otto
$40
Court.
to get it.
Because there's enough
But
animals that
they
the
had
animals
all day,
and the zoo
all day,
and the
Forest
lake and
Amphitheater.
the shake
Yeah.
and the
We
bake
sat in the pavilion,
is the
and they
best
also
way
had
to
mist
say
tents where you go
you're
to the
feeling
tent and they
okay.
mist you, so you
Because
don't get
truly,
cooled down.
everybody does
Just
need
have a bunch
a
of,
little
they have two stages, one
And
main
truly,
stage with all the
everybody
things.
does
He likes the
a
beach
job.
man. I think it's a
Who
man.
cares
male
about
thing.
you at the Outer Court?
They
At
had
Lake
special
Erie,
pumpkins.
where it's never
Pretty good.
dreary,
And then then they have a second stage.
And they ain't
with
no
lesser
faggots
known
here either,
women.
Mama.
So they all put, you know, just mosey around, he bought his,
We did once have a couple lesbians come up
Shirt
from
and a
Pittsburgh,
bracelet.
and they only lasted
you
a
know,
few
something to
years.
do.
Oh, that's
That
where
was
he got
Heckle
his
and Jekyll.
bracelet too?
And they used to come up every Sunday for year upon year until somebody must have
John.
caught them greasing down
John.
up there on the second floor
John,
behind the green
John,
door.
just turn that camera off, because, you know,
And I was just talking, the most illustrious guest that we've ever had here were two lesbians. And you know, but everybody's welcome at the Otto Court. It's one of the nicest zoos you will ever find. You have the animals, two-legged and four-legged, where everybody gets along because they know that they got Brother John.
With the strong.
So wake up, my fellow Americans, and stick your green at this fair scene, because you can work at it.
so how's
And
that?
don't play with your wing.
That's
Oh,
right.
fine. James didn't come.
I mean,
know that's done.
if you are
No,
heated
just
to be
Annie
treated,
came. She's-
aching for the
actually, she
bacon,
wasn't-
ready for some shaking,
They're all back.
then
Their
get it
kids
on
and their friends
down
were here,
to
so
Brother
those
John,
six were here.
where you
And
get a
Annie
good
was
deal,
planning on
a good
leaving
deal
Tuesday
more.
with that.
That's area
Yeah.
code,
But
219.
I don't know, when the time
426,
came, she sort of wanted to stay
1175.
longer, so
You never get the
she
shivers at
stayed
old Three
5 days
Rivers.
longer.
Really.
So,
Y'all have a nice
and
day.
also, I think she called.
Thank you
James
for
is
your
going
time.
camping
I'll have another
this
glass
weekend,
of
like Friday.
good old firehouse
There's a
wine.
holiday in Canada this weekend. What is it? City
Thank you,
holiday.
thank you.
And,